When you're ready to ride Metro, we want you to know we're ready for you. Here are just a few of the people at Metro to tell you how we're doing our part to keep riders safe.
We're cleaning like never before with hospital-grade cleaning.
You'll find hand sanitizer stations all over the Metro.
No mask, no Metro. Need one? We have a few extras.
At Metro, we're doing our part to keep the D.C. area moving. Find out more at WMATA.com/doingourpart.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1832. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. I'm spending time daily and have for years now talking with you about some element of job search because I don't believe it has to be as hard as you make it into. The skills needed to find a job are different than those needed to do a job, and in this climate where there's so many people out of work who are going to be looking for work momentarily, if not already, frankly, you've got to be up on your interview game. And this is an example of a tough interview question that I know you can nail. And what skills are you lacking is the question. Hope you find this helpful and give it a great review wherever you listen to the show. And let's get going. Today, I have one of those tough interview questions. I think it's pretty easy, but there's a hitch to it, and I want to get to the hitch in a second. The question is, what skills are you lacking? Now, you've looked at the job description, so you know where the deficiency is. But the trick that you might have with this, and I'll use an IT term, and just follow with me if you're not in technology, Java. So if they're looking for a Java developer, and they say, what skills are you lacking? Java is an incredibly broad area. The next tech skill will be an incredibly broad area. From an accounting or an engineering standpoint, there's ways to break it down to demonstrate how incredibly broad the knowledge needs to be. Thus, when you ask, what skills are you lacking, and they're asking about Java, you might just simply say, it always depends on what the client is looking for and the specifics of a background. And I don't know that yet. So could you talk with me about what you're looking for in the way of experience with fill in the blank? And what that does is it turns the question back on them to define what they're looking for so that in this way you can respond to the question. So that's the first thing. Now, for people who are more senior, the next part of this is to look at three basic areas that will help define the upside of your career: strategy, the business knowledge, and accounting knowledge, financial knowledge that goes into the work that you do. So, for example, if you're a director who's looking to up your game to the next level, you might also speak about, not knowing what they need in the way of strategy knowledge or accounting knowledge or knowledge of the business. So for example, let's say you're moving from one bank to another, or one line of business at a bank to another line of business at another bank. You might simply say, I don't know the line of business. I've worked in something related, but I've worked in a different business unit where I'm expert at that, and I'm sure there are things that are convertible to your group, but I don't have the business knowledge that someone who's worked in the field for 10 years might have. So, what you're doing is self-critiquing. And how you're presenting your answer becomes important because you're turning it back on them to define for you what it is they're looking for, to either say, yeah, I haven't done that one yet, but what I've done is kind of related. It's kind of like when they ask you the question about something that you don't know. The classic answer, which I don't really care for, is, but I'm sure I can learn. Well, here what you're doing is talking about something related that's similar, so that in this way it's not identical, it's comparable. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, here are a few more ways to get information and advice from me. First of all, there's my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. I have more than 8,000 blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read that will help you find your next job. In addition, if you're interested in my coaching you, at the site there's a button there that says schedule. Schedule time for a free discovery call, schedule yourself in for coaching, interview preparation coaching, salary negotiation advice, coaching related to hiring more effectively, managing and leading, helping you to be a better executive in your organization, and overall being a better employee of your firm. If you have questions for me, you can ask them at Wizio.com/thebiggamehunter. That's WISIO.com/thebiggamehunter. The price at Wizio is less than 1/3 of what I'm charging on my website. And I'm doing this because I want to benefit my subscribers here and on YouTube, and only you're going to know about it. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/thebiggamehunter. Mention that you watched or listened to my content. I like knowing I'm helping folks. Once we're connected, it's nice to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you from time to time about how I'm helping. You can also watch me on TV. Did you know that? If you have a Fire TV or a Fire Stick, download the JobSearch TV app for Apple TV, Roku, Sony, Samsung, like 90 different TV platforms. You can watch me on either Zingo TV or BingeNetworks.tv. On YouTube, subscribe at JobSearch.TV.com and have access to thousands of videos I've created. I'll be back tomorrow with more, and in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. Be great!
Dunkin' is here to keep you running with a much-needed taste of normal. To work, home, or work from home, with the coffee you like just the way you like it. Whether that's a small hot black coffee, your daily 2 p.m. latte, or a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant and a medium iced coffee with oat milk, 1 sugar, 2 pumps of caramel, 1 pump hazelnut, a swirl of French vanilla, and a shot of espresso.
I call it my PM pep rally. You should really try it.
Whatever it is that gets you running, Dunkin's got you and always will. America runs on Dunkin'.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
This Thanksgiving, think outside the oven and get Thanks Grilling with Ace. Get a new grill and choose from top brands like Traeger, Weber, and Big Green Egg to add even more flavor to your Thanksgiving turkey, side dishes, and desserts. Plus, right now, get free assembly and delivery on all grills and accessories $3.99 and up. For the best help on the best grills, stop by your local Ace and get Thanks Grilling. Ace Rewards members only through December 24th. See participating stores for scheduling or exclusions.